Will the game drag on long enough for Moskov to come online, or will he get shut down within the first 10 minutes?
That's right, we're going to be starting in the game very soon. So, Pseudo and Peach, take it away.
Thank you for us. On the blue side is MYA.
We have the red side, which is Erasure Saiyan, and blue, MYA. I mean, I'm really interested to see how MYA will execute this lineup. We haven't seen this lineup in quite a long time. We've been seeing a lot of new meta, a lot of assassins, like what Erasure Saiyan has picked for us to see here. So having Roger on board again, having Moskov as well, it's gonna be really, really nice to watch.
I like the adaptation that nobody's looking for aggressive fights before 1 minute.
Well, let's just take it easy, after the last game. I think they're just trying to give us some breather.
Well, breather, thank you very much to the team. But I think also they are a little bit more cautious that, an early deficit can be snowballed out of control by either team here, and they don't want to be doing it necessarily. In the bottom lane, though, we're going to see that Pajar does find Shadow. Might be able to escape. That is multiple damage, but no, will not be there. Facebook is here for the return damage. Does stop him from taking away his buff, so delaying him already.
Oh my god, I think that was quite worth it. But at the same time, Karina and Halkut are doing the backdoor, which will enable them to push the turret even more aggressively. And this might put MYA in a lot of trouble, as they will try Moscow's
nice stand up together. It's going to be two of them, but will not quite be enough. They're not quite at that level. Moskov still requires a lot of attack speed, and is also out of mana.
I think it was just more of a poke, a taunt, like don't mess with my lane or something. And the turtle is coming up right in about 10 seconds. And Zilong and Grok has been circling around that area quite often. They are checking up on the turtle pit and to make sure that, they want it and not let MYA get it. And we do have them pushing middle lane quite aggressively.
It's like the calm of before the storm here. They are waiting. They do see each other. Ripex is there dancing away, hoping to buy enough time for them. They're down to half health here. Asia Saiyan might be quick enough to end it. In the bottom lane, Lancelot does get pinged away. Moskov needs to go address this. The fight circles off here. Solo throws out his blade, but the silence is good enough. Shadow is still healing away, does get flicked back here. MYA gets the first kill, but instantly coming back here. Rushing to back away. Gacha will get the kill as well. Solos will go this. Now back up top, we're going to see that Zilong as well. Still going to be possible. Logan needs to hightail it out of there.
Wow, that was so close for Zilong. But
still going in. Solos will find Creepack. Coming in for the kill. The power of Gashin goes through. Will he try to, solo out Zilong here? No, Zilong will go back.
He will play it safe this time around. They are not overcommitting, which is a good sign actually. But it looks like Rafaela will need to buckle up quite a bit because he is being targeted, so which just means the other teammates of MYA needs to protect her quite a bit. If not, she won't be able to actually help in team fights. So it is something that they have to consider when they are engaged in team fights. But I'm quite interested in Lancelot. He has been left alone down there for quite some time. He hasn't joined any gangs at all. So
yeah, he wasn't there during the turtle fight. He was farming up. We see that he's 1,900 ahead of his entire team, and that's what they need to do. And they've done this before because of multiple assassins. One of them can go and get fed. Now we most likely will see Lancelot join the next fight, and a different assassin will go and protect him. Facebook does get caught out here. Does come in the start, but will it be enough? It will not. Lancelot gets another kill. Propelling him forward, 2,300. Solos is now here. Will it be enough to be fighting it? It will not. The blade does not come through. Ripex is so low as well.
That was
barely
an insane SK. It was so close. Solo was just waiting at the corner, to just end things for Asia Saiyan. And another thing I want to highlight on, we've seen Halkut that plays solo a lot, but we do know Asian, they are.
You're going to see that rush here. Does get caught. Unfortunately, Jam not finding the right angle to savage him against the wall.
And back to the Halkut point, we know that Asia Saiyan are very good in teamwork, right? So it'd be interesting to see how they fully execute Halkut as a team and not a solo one. Well, Solo did find Penjahat down in a bush. They are going to try to bring it down, but Lancelot comes in. Solo is about to go down to the hands of Lancelot. god!
She pulled his blade back a little bit too slow, and Rafaela was not quite there in time as well.
Yes, that
Sad
was
case.
a pity. And they will try to go for turtle. I mean, when? Better than now, right? Solos is down. They should take the turtle. I mean, it's really safe. But
The wall does get thrown up, and just with that, Turtle will get taken 3-3, and Air Asia Saiyan taking a commanding lead ahead
Wow,
with
Zilong
1,500 gold.
already gotten the bottom turret. This is just crazy, you know. Air Asia Saiyan and their split pushing is just world class. It's definitely world class.
Here we see a little bit of the item progression moving forward. It's interesting to know that MYA has multiple assist boots just to get up goal here. Pajar will get pushed back. This might be it for the two of them. Pajar will go down. Great setup by Jack, redeeming himself.
Well, it looks like Air Asia Saiyan and MYA is really good at giving us some blood war right here at the event place. Wow, wow, wow. But I wonder if Air Asia Saiyan is gonna go for more kills this time around, or are they just gonna stick to the objective gaming that
They need to go objective gaming because they need to stop them from reaching such a late point of the game. They do have Roger as well as Moskov. So they do need to be farming, they do need to be taking out towers from MYA side. And the only way for Air Asia to be stopping them by doing that is by removing away the objectives, you know, corralling them so that their resources are being limited. Solos will get good retribution there to make sure that he does secure the gold buff. Solos does require a lot of gold. Currently on par in terms of gold with Lancelot. Both of them have 2 kills each.
I'm actually really excited to see how Lancelot will perform. He has been hiding in the bottom lane, but now he's gonna try to attack in the middle lane. Logan did initiate it, but the team fight will be cancelled.
I mean, that was really good stopping. Oh, we're gonna see. We're gonna bottom side here, but he does not find it. What a perfect targeting. Those are 2 assassins on 1 marksman. King says he's be cautious. The wall gets thrown up, but not quite enough. Nice petrify, but not good enough. Jeb gonna be jumping forward. Will it be enough? Roger's gonna be there as well. Still chasing out Logan, but no, doesn't take it out in the end. Logan is still alive. Now Jeb will be taken out. Gotcha removed. Wall is good. The pullback will be there. He does kill out both of them. Oh my word. Double kill from Solos, but Fredo is now on him.
I am speechless, you know, my jaw is dropping. The fight is insane. Solo coming from the back, is that like his trademark? He is just coming from the back, sweeping everything clean.
Well, I mean, this is the power of Gushan, really. Being able to, you know, clean up team fights. The more blades that you have out, the more damage is being dealt with as you pull it back. And we saw that with 10 blades out, you can burst them down, especially if they are in close quarters. So it's something they need to be very cautious about moving forward. Looking at the items that's there, we already have the Hellfire Torch that's being bought. And looking at Rafaela, she does have a lot of mana regen, so she will be able to help out the team. She needs to be a little bit more tanky sets, and we see some armor already being built on Rafaela. So, you know, gearing up for that late game.
Well, Karina's damage item has already been there, and very soon she will be dealing quite an insane amount of damage. And we do have the Battle of the Tanks right here. Wow, I really wonder what Punjahat is up to. He's been going around, he's been poking a lot, trying to initiate, and sometimes it just feels like, you know, you think it's not gonna be pursued, but...
Oh, Rush is coming in here. Lovely stuff coming out to both sides there. Jet will jump forward, and looks like with the ultimate being thrown down there, it will not quite be enough. Bajar is trying to come in, does miss, will get taken down in the end. Faithful doing an amazing job, but will it be enough now? Rush is on the other side, Immune did get thrown up, but will it be enough to finish it off? It looks like it will be. One last hit, Immune still going to be taken away. Not quite enough. Back in the bottom lane here, we're going to see that Kings' back get taken up by Fredo. No! The life steal will be enough to keep him alive. Back up top, the aggression is still continuing. This is why the Rafaela was picked, so they can have the longer fight. Faithful's going to be there. Danger power. The ultimate is in the wrong direction. Shadow, what have you been doing? Does flicker away behind the wall, saving his life.
This is some insane world-class play by both teams, actually, MYA and Asia Saiyan. As we can see, you know, Rafaela was struggling quite a lot in the early game, but she is coming back up. The team is helping her, and with that, she's able to show what she's really capable of. And with that, you know, it brings a lot of benefits for MYA.
I think what we need to be looking at here is the later the game goes, the game's about to hit a 10-minute mark, which means one of 2 things is about to happen. we're going to see Moskov popping off even more, as well as with Roger. We're starting to see signs of it. But the second thing as well is that Grok will start to fall off in the late game. He will be only used primarily for his walls.
Yes, that is true. But then again, Asia Saiyan is still not showing any signs that, you know, they want to take more turrets. They are engaging themselves in more and more team fights, in more engagements. So that is a little bit of confusion right there, but they are going to go back. They are going to try.
Is in trouble here. Looks like he might be able to get out of it. The start will come through. He didn't auto attack in the end. Almost been taken down here. It will be enough. Now we're going to see the Fredo versus Solos. They need to be cautious. They're waiting for their slowing time out there and their cooldowns. Facebook will jump away and further. Jab, you might be able to get on the rush that's here. Rafaela is keeping all of them really healthy and safe. We'll be moving forward here. We are going to see it's going to be the case. But in the bottom lane as well, the assassin battle will come through. The pullback of the blades is called. Now Grimpax will be cautious. Jab will be checking on the turret. Will be enough. That's a double kill. Bottom lane still going off. One last hit. Solo gets it.
Is insane. Look at MYA dominating the game, you know, taking control all over again. They are doing really well. They want to go for Lord, you know, they want to end this game. Asia Saiyan, they were so shaken up. They were just going for objective gaming. They didn't want to get engaged in any of the team fights. But unfortunately, whenever they are being initiated for a team fight, they are not a very suitable composition to go against the opponent, which is MYA. What do you think right now? What can Asia Saiyan do?
All they need to do is make sure that they pick up the right members. What they've been doing is splitting up so far, and they've been losing the individual fights. The assassins are starting to fall off. So what they need to do is start grouping up the assassins and really assassinate people. They need to live up to their potential. For if they let it go longer and longer, the marksmen will come online, and so will Rafaela. Now, I talked about this potentially going to a third game, and this is what they actually need. Almost getting done away there. Lovely blink forward to make sure that he is not fully caught out by Zilong.
Well, this is a very good comeback from MYA. I think the person who's keeping them alive, which is Rafaela, right, MYA. It looks like there's a fight that's bound to happen pretty soon. Akai jumps in, but there will be no engagement yet so far.
Grimpax misses them. Moving on, they should be able to do this. We're also going to see that in the mid lane, Gushon is pushing. Back in the bottom lane, they are fighting there. King Ziz will delay them out, but they are already removing multiple turrets. It's only a few of them that's back there. Jam will push it back. Rush is completely caught off. Will they be able to do this? They need to be cautious. Jam is so very low. They are pushing multiple towers. Are they trying to go into the end? Fredo will get removed as well. That's going to be Solos back in base. We're going to see Logan now is in there. Rock does remove it out. It will not be enough. Facebook does come out with the stun. Oh my word. The mega kill. It wouldn't be enough. Bajan is there. Going in for the last bait there. Facebook needs to be cautious. They do not have minions left. They need to wait for the minion wave.
Wow, MYA. Saiyan, you are in a lot of trouble right now. There's only Grok trying to protect, but MYA remains.
They only have 3 seconds left before Corina comes out. They need to end this. Grok is trying his best to delay it out, but it will not quite be the case. It looks like the Rafaela star will not make it. Rush will be brought down. Almost at the very end. They will be able to end it. MYA takes